let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into two teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right. For Team 2K TV, we've got Danny, Brian, Rodney, and Chris. And then for the community.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Terry, and it's Vincent in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Ball. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Salon in at the power forward. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And the Jayhawks have possession. Here's Alvarado. Passes it to Smalls. Terry outside. From outside, off the mark. And so Nurkic will bring it up for Charlotte. Deep 2 from Ball. Gets to the corner and buries the basket.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lon. To sink that shot.
Terry outside. Alvarado finds Vincent. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Ball. We saw him with 29 points last game.
Ball shooting for might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
Alvarado passes to Smalls. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. Terry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw, good. Terry. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it. Happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And both free throws good for Terry.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Salon. The kick out to Ball. Here's Salon. Ball, the pass to Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 now.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Back to Alvarado. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
The Jayhawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's the pass to Smalls. Back to Alvarado. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Salong.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Vincent with it. Now guarded by Ball. Alvarado with it. He had 27 points last game. Vincent's shot is good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Ball fires from way outside. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Alvarado passes to Smalls. Good on the triple. And it's a tie ball game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year. And let's see the stat sheet here on Miles Bridges. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 21 points a game, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And the Jayhawks have possession following the bucket by the Hornets.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The drive-by Ball. Stolen away. Pass to Smalls. Back to Alvarado. Jacks up a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. From beyond the arc and then some. 5 points in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the Jayhawks have possession following the miss by Miles Bridges. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 10 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Terry outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Hornets trail by 8. Deep 2 from Ball. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
It's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ball kicks to Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Nice shot by Terry.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Bridges. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his third bucket of the night. Ball against Terry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he gets them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. And so he makes both from the line. Jayhawks leading by 7. He's guarded by Nurkic. Kicks it to Larkin. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Outside, Ball. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Larkin finds Vincent. Out to the right wing. Nice shot by Larkin. And now it's a 12-point Jayhawk lead.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Salon. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Freeman, he's checked in for Ball.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
leading by 9. Defended by Bridges. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now, here's Ball. Second chance shot. Man gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Jayhawks. They have a 9-point lead. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Salon.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Passes it to Vincent. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Fades away. It's deflected. Jayhawks leading by 11. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one's good, Umali.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
It's blocked. Here's Ball. Nice work on the ball. He's paying off with the basket. Ball's got 6 points. Paisley, he's guarded by Nurkic. And the pass to Vincent. Bridges with the steal. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Hits it from 3-point range. 17 points in the game.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And with the bounce pass. On the wing, Bridges. And another 3 for Charlotte. Jayhawks leading by 8. Pass to Larkin. From the arc. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now Vincent. He's got 7. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
46, the Jayhawks.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Jayhawks out front. They lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Jayhawks in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks. Ball goes to Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Mann's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hornets.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Jayhawks leading by 9. Here's Larkin. Last game out, he had 14. And that one's good. Umali.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Bridges misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And the 3-ball is good.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mann. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Mann's got 8 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Larkin, the pass to Vincent. He kicks to Larkin. Here's Hayslip. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Hornets trail by 16. Charlotte calls timeout. Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. You create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
Squad, make some noise.
Out left to the wing. Here's Salon. Yep, that one goes in there. Salon's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Alvarado. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
There's the lob to Bridges. 4-on-3 break. Here's Larkin. scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Assist goes to
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Bridges outside. Hits in the tray. 12 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Goes up from the top of the key. It's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Man passes to Bridges. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Outside ball. Not going to go that time. Jayhawks leading by 19. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Brent with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Going inside. It's deflected. Puts up a deep 3. Bridges with the board. Looking to end the run. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Consistency from the mid-range. That's what you want from Lonzo Ball.
Larkin finds Alvarado. He's it alive. It's good on the putback. He's got 15.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Got a hand on it. Here's Vincent. Rebound by Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Outside ball. Back to Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Mark Williams.
Jayhawks leading by 20. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fastest along. Ball surveying the defense. Passes to Man. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Alvarado. Defended by Man. Vincent. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Bridges outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Bridges for 3.
Bridges has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Charlotte.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Right wing. To the middle. Here's Hayslip over Williams. Nails the baby hook. He's got 17.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Alvarado with it. Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And looking at the Minneapolis matchup, It's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Salong. Here's Mann. He's defended by Alvarado.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Vincent, the pass to Alvarado. Drills it from outside. Alvarado's got 6.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Back to Williams. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The pass to Alvarado. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's his 2nd in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Salong. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
To the wing right side. Nice shot by Larkin. He's got 11.
3 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Bridges. Over Vincent. Again, the Hornets score.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Here's Alvarado. Defended by Mann. And the shot goes down. He's got 19.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. And the Hornets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Terry's checked in for the Jayhawks. Ball hits them both. Jayhawks leading by 20. Haislip, he's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Haislip, just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer, good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And he makes that one. Bridges has got 19 points.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Terry. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ball. Passes it to Mann. Pass to Williams. Over Terry. Fires it up. And there's another one for the Hornets.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Vincent, defended by Bridges. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Vincent's got 17 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Jayhawks out front, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Checking out the Jayhawks. Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some foul on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Ball out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Zalon in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now the pass to Terry. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. He's got 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hayslip, defended by Bridges. Here's Hayslip, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Bridges for three. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Ball finds Nurkic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Alvarado. He's got 9. Here's Hayslip. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step to this playmaking. And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Jayhawks leading by 21. Alvarado passes to Terry. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Smalls. Kicks it out to Terry. Hands it from downtown. He's got 15.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Salong. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. The wide open look here for Terry. Drains the three-pointer. Terry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Jayhawks.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the middle, here's Salong. Knocked loose, and they recover it. Ball finds Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Over to the wing. Here's Hayslip, and he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Ball with the bucket.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
To the right side. Here's Smalls. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 19. Three-pointer. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
On the wing, Terry. Here's Alvarado.
Wow. No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Ray, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
And too much time in the lane. They get called to the 3-second violation.
Let's check out some stats for Ball. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivered.
Johnson, he's checked in for Charlotte.
3 points.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Johnson outside. Nurkic dishes to Johnson. And that one is good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Smalls, nailed from three-point land.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Nurkic in the post, and it's blocked. Terry, the pass to Smalls. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the Hornets call time here.
It's time for T-shirts!
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Trey Mann comes in for Lonzo Ball. Johnson in the corner. To the paint. And Williams throws it down.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. It's Terry outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball from deep three-point territory. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Johnson. That's tipped. Terry in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Terry's got 14 points now in the second half. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Back to Alvarado. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Johnson outside. Back to Mann. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Terry. High post shot. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Ball kicks to Johnson. Here's Mann. 14 points for him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it goes down 2 points.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And there's the drive. And good that time. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Drills the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass the ball. The three in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
To the inside, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
And the Jayhawks with possession. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Ball's got 24.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Back to Alvarado. Count the basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mann. The pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Johnson, the pass to Mann. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Mann's got 18 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Jayhawks out front, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Jayhawks. Covered by Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 32 points in the game.
Number 10.
He's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And here we go.
Ouch. Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And then Paul slams it in.
Athleticism at its peak there from Ball.
And the Jayhawks have possession. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
He lobs it up. Nurkic with the steal. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's the Hornets, another three.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Passes it to Vincent. Over Porter. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Number 10.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Ball kicks to Nurkic. Porter looking it over. They get a hand on it. Pass to Amali. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
With the drive, and he slams that one down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Takes the three. It's good from long range. 37 points for him.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Kicks to Nurkic. Can't hit from in close. The Jayhawks have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. It's good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the basket by Johnson.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Guarded by Porter. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Oh, ball in position. And that one is off. And the Jayhawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Johnson dishes the ball. Now, here's Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Johnson. Ball's got 31.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Dick passes to Johnson on the wing. Porter. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
A pretty jumper from Michael Porter Jr., one of the best in the league.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Diggs got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Subtle. He's guarded by Nurkic. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And here is Ball. Here's Dick. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson, good.
Not giving in. Johnson fighting for that bucket over the D.
Here's Umali. Dick defending. Shoots. And that one's on target from the wing.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Lots of room. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He kicks it to Ball. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And that one falls for Johnson. Charlotte making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. And the Jayhawks also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Mann. Guarded by Porter. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams for 3. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Subtle. From the high post, he drills it.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
On the wing, Johnson. It's Porter outside. Rebounded by Umali. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Dick. No good with the layup. And the Jayhawks with possession. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And there's the pass to Williams. Man with it. And they get it, and it's good on the layup. Man's got 20.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Right wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Williams. He dialed that one up from long distance. Johnson's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Man. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Porter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Johnson, the pass to Man. Launches it. And another 3 for Charlotte.
You can tell Johnson is enjoying himself playing without overthinking it.
Pass to Umali. Back to Alvarado. From past the arc. And that one's good, Umali.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jayhawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Man with it. Here's Porter. Williams trying to break free. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Demand fires for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so the Jayhawks take the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.